afterwards, if you get admission, you get your funding, you go through the necessary processes. I'll record a video on the welcome once again to my channel, and thanks for tuning in. If you're an old subscriber, welcome. Thank you once again for always supporting my content and sharing and liking. And if you're a new subscriber, welcome. But then what are you waiting for? I mean, smash the subscribe button and then let's keep your girl going. So on today's episode of Keeping Up With Serwaa, I'll talk about how to get scholarships in the US of A. In my previous videos, I've spoken about how I gave up on my master's degree, and then also how I am able to, look for schools. I look for schools up, and then I apply to schools in the US of A. Yes, because that is where I am. So without further ado, let's jump right into the video. So I've already spoken about how to, apply for schools or apply to schools in the US of A, yes, basically in the US. So after you've done everything, you've shortlisted your schools, the schools of your interest, like you think they offer the program you want to read on, and you need sponsorship. So after you are done shortlisting, you go to the graduate school requirement. If you are going to do a master's or a PhD, they term it to graduate school, and then an undergrad is undergraduate, obviously. Because me, I am for master's, so I went for graduate studies. So I'll go to the faculty and staff. I'll go to my department and I'll go to the faculty and staff or faculty members or something, whatever they call it. It depends on the school and how they will name it. So you go there and then you read through, you go through and then you read through all the faculty available, so you can check all those who do research in your field or who do the things you want to do, your research interest, and it aligns with yours. So you go through them. If they are into ITS, if they are into freight, if they are into anything like operations, anything. So you go through that and then you shoot them an email. Mostly their emails will be available, or their call numbers. So you email them and then I'll put a shot of it, like a sample or something like that. So you email them and then you are like, good afternoon or good something, Professor so and so. Then you introduce yourself. So after introducing yourself, email telling them your interest in working with them, you ask them if they have any available sponsorship or assistantship. And this assistantship is in two folds. You have the graduate teaching assistantship, and then graduate research assistantship. So the teaching assistantship, you mostly go to class to teach undergraduates, and you grade them as well. It depends on how the professor has, scheduled everything. And for the research assistantship, you conduct researches. So you conduct research. Maybe they've won projects or they have projects that they are working on. So they conduct research on these things. So the money they give for the research assistantship, they will use some to fund you, pay your fees, and then give you extra stipends. You can get a percentage, maybe 70-30. They can say, okay, I'm taking 70%, so take the 30%. Or you can also get a full scholarship, or you can get, it's at a percentage, depending on the percentage they give you and if you can work with. So I'll suggest you contact as many professors as you can in a department. So even if they don't have, they can tell you that, oh, I'm sorry, at this point in time, I don't have. And then you look for other people in other schools as well, or in the same department. But if they do have, they'll tell you that, okay, that's good. But when you are sending this email, make sure to include your transcripts and then your CV. Some professors would want you to add your letter of intent or your statement of purpose, but mostly it's your transcripts and your CV. So you send it to them as well, so that they will run through it all and see whether they want to work with you or not. If they don't have available funds, you look for other people. If they do have, they will tell you that, oh, okay, submitting an application. But I will tell you not to submit an application before you apply, before you contact the professors, so that you don't waste your application fee, because it's quite expensive when you convert it into Ghana cedis. Not here. Some will be like 300 cedis, 400 cedis, all those kind of things. And make sure you read the requirements and know the deadline for assistantship. Some schools assistantship is 15th December. So if by 15th December you've not submitted an application, you might not get the assistantship. So I deem it expedient that you do that first. So before you can do all these things, you have to make sure you've emailed the professors prior, like you've given them prior notice. You've emailed and asked for these things prior before the deadline, because they will respond. Some professors will respond, some too will not respond. That's why you have to try as many as you can, and then you get the one you want. So when they reply and they tell you to apply, then you submit in an application. By that time, you have your GRE or your TOEFL scores. If you don't have them, you let them know that, oh, you are planning on taking it this day, and then you'll be like, okay, you are still in the process, so you know about all these things. Yeah, so basically that's it. And afterwards, if you get admission, you get your funding, you go through the necessary processes. I'll record a video on the visa processes as well. So yeah, I've come to the end of this video. I promised you that it's gonna be a short one, and I kept to my word. So basically that's it. Don't forget to like, comment, smash the subscribe button, and share with people for me. You know how we do it here, right? Let's get your girl growing. Okay, I love you all and have a lovely weekend. Bye bye. Hey guys, welcome back once again to my channel, and thank you for tuning in. If you are new here, welcome. If you are an old